There's been a few of these, but I think the time I rode an old Triumph Bonneville, not old, the first gen Triumph Bonneville in India, from Leh to Diras, the roads were amazing, smooth. It was a slow ride and it was almost spiritual. I'll never forget that.
It has to be one I took recently. It was in Morocco where we were riding on this beautiful open highway and had this wonderful landscape, and we were cruising down that road. The sense of freedom I felt at that time, I think that defines what motorcycles mean to me.
Riding across Sri Lanka for its roads, sights and people.
Riding solo through Spiti Valley. I spent close to a month riding through the region, and very few motorcycle experiences have come close.
I'm going to be sensible here. It has to be an old gen Hero or Hero Honda Splendor. Something without fuel injection, a very simple bike. Why? Well, it'll be just fast enough. It'll probably never need fuel. And if it does break down, I'm sure there'll be some zombie roadside mechanic who can fix it.
I think it has to be the most meanest one, the Ducati Diavel 1260S. It is such a thrilling motorcycle. I have much to say, except for the fact that I would love to ride that motorcycle even when the world is falling apart.
A Hero Splendor Ice Mart. Because I think I would like to save as much fuel as possible.
The Honda Cub. I once watched a video where the engine oil was replaced with cooking oil and the moped ran just fine. I don't think the apocalypse stands a chance.
I don't really have any favorite bike movies. There have been some fantastic documentaries, but I don't think there are any bike movies as such that were great. I did really enjoy Chips. It was funny, slightly adult humor, but funny, and the motorcycle action was very realistic.
It is hitting the apex. I think no other movie showcases the fact that MotoGP riders are a completely different species altogether.
It's not exactly a bike movie, but I enjoyed the Ducati hypermotard scene from Jim Carrey's Yes Man.
The world's fastest Indian. A true story about a man's quest to beat the land speed record on a bike he modified himself. It doesn't get any more inspiring than that.
Again, I really don't do this favorite business. I think we're incredibly lucky to watch these amazingly talented riders fight with each other, and I'm happy to see anyone win. But yes, it would be Marc Marquez for the fact that he's changing the game and we're watching history being made.
Without a doubt, Valentino Rossi. I think that man is still racing in MotoGP and beating people half his age. I think that says a lot about that man's incredible passion, and it's a joy to watch him ride a motorcycle.
Valentino Rossi. Because the man is a legend.
Casey Stoner. For his raw talent and the fact that he's one of the only riders to have won the World Championship with more than one manufacturer.
Well, from computer games, that would be the Nürburgring. Incredible track, fast, unforgiving, and so much history. From what I've actually ridden on, I think it'd be Jerez in Spain. It's very fast, flowing, technical, and it requires a lot of bravery for some of the corners. Fourth gear, fifth gear, flat out on a superbike. I don't think I could do it at maximum level.
Phillip Island in Australia. I think it's a spectacular circuit, not only because it's surrounded by a vast ocean, but also because it's got really long straight and some really challenging corners, especially Lukey Heights, to name one. So that's my favorite.
Mugello. Because it's iconic and I've heard the atmosphere there is the best.
MMRT in Chennai. I haven't had the opportunity to ride at an international racetrack, so the ones I've ridden at, that's my favorite.
That's a tough one. I think I'd go with an old 250cc two-stroke GP bike, the last of the years before Moto2 came in. Why? Well, they have 100 horsepower and they weigh 100 kilos. That's got to be a magical experience.
The Ducati Desmosedici GP19, mainly because of the raw power and the fact that that motorcycle set a new world record for a MotoGP bike. It set a top speed record of 356.7 kmph, set by Andrea Dovizioso, and think about holding onto a motorcycle at those speeds. Blows the mind.
Freddie Spencer's Honda NSR 500. Because it's a two-stroke 500cc V4 with basically no electronics.
The Honda NSR 500. One of the most dominant race bikes there is, it won championships with Freddie Spencer, Mick Doohan, and even Valentino Rossi.